Sure.
Welcome everybody to the Connected Spirit, Connected Biz New Year's gift event spotlight, weekend spotlight. Um, Today I've got with me Dr. Tianna Conte and with some wonderful information for you that she's going to share. So I know who you are, and if people have been hanging with my giveaways before, they might know who you are. But for those that don't, tell us a little bit about how you got started in your work.
Okay, well, as I said, mine's a long backstory
I
because
know it is.
I started as a child, and this is my wish for everybody to get in touch with their inner child, what you love to do, and see how you can blend it in. But I kind of stumbled on self-activated healing when I had my first mumps. Yes, you heard me correctly. I had mumps, and I ran to my doctor, my dad's office, who was a doctor, and he didn't have any time for me. So I lumbered up those stairs, and I just was too impatient. Talk about spontaneous. I took my hand, I put it right on the bum, and I started saying, I'm not a hamster, because we had a hamster at the time.
Mhm.
I'm not a hamster, and go away. And I started seeing it like a snowball melting. And so before you know it, it started going away. I started saying, God made me a little girl, not a hamster, go away. Imagine how incredulous my dad was when he came and there was no mump. And he saw it with his own two eyes.
Right?
He was like, what did you do? And listen very carefully if you have children, because his words made a life-changing difference for me. He said, what did you do? I said, well, I couldn't wait for you. That's why they're called patience. I just did it myself with God. And he said, well, you and God make great partners together.
Mhm.
That
Yep.
began the beginning of knowing that we all have a power. How did one little girl have this happen and the mump go away? That naturally turned into, training in all
Yeah.
sorts of healing modalities. And I've been blessed with God as my soul partner, which I want to have everybody have God as your soul boss, because God is a frequency. It's not a religion. It's a frequency that fills every cell of your body with a power and an alignment and beyond anything the conscious brain can do. And I'm living
Mhm.
it. I've worked with thousands of people, from students to celebrities and CEOs, training everyone to put yourself first with an alignment with a higher power that guides you so that you become self-activated in whatever your visions are, your dreams are, because you came with the soul's blueprint embedded, and we just get covered over with a lot of conditioning.
Yep.
So my job is to dehypnotize everybody, not hypnotize. We've already been hypnotized. So dehypnotize, take the covers off, get back to your soul power self.
Mhm. Well, that's that's just powerful that, and we all have that ability. So it's great to kind of remind people of that and help them recover it, right?
Yeah,
So
and
who
no, I was going to say, and especially our tribe, soul-driven entrepreneurs, healing catalysts, visionaries, your people, who you are, Sherry. We all believe in higher guidance and higher power.
yeah.
And to put it on autopilot, to make that the first thing when you wake up in the morning, be aligned with. That's what my passion is, how to give the highest quality of life in the shortest amount of time, of less struggle and more success.
With a plan.
And it
So,
works.
yeah. So who do you obviously you kind of hinted at it, but who do you mainly work with?
I work with usually people who are soul driven in their passion of their calling as entrepreneurs,
Hmm.
and that they know they have a gift.
Yeah.
They know they have the gift, or they want to fine tune that gift.
Hmm.
I add the elements of soul guidance, trusting yourself, loving yourself, and to do it as simply and as daily as possible. I won't go into it, but when I had a tragedy very young in life, a real tragic event with my dad passing away and violation and all sorts of stuff, I heard these words when I railed at God. again, I'm using the word more freely now because I've gone through, as you know, very intimately, Sherry, a journey with cancer that has transformed it. And so, again, I'm an interfaith minister, so it's all religions, but it's that force, it's that frequency. It's when you look in the mirror, do you see your flaws? Or can you go beyond that to see your beauty? Do you hear the voice in your head of just that itty bitty committee that always makes you wrong and not good enough and not deserving? Or do you hear you're the best? You're created in the image of a higher force of light. You are a spiritual being of light. So visionary entrepreneurs who know that at their core, solopreneurs, and I use the word SOLO and SOUL,
Yep.
solopreneurs that really, that's my passion. And especially our like type of age group, when you know that you're in the second half of life, first half is done. You've done your wonderful thing with the kids and the, career and everything. And now you want that fulfillment for the final chapter. And, I'm here to also say that final breath is also an incredible experience too, but I'd love to see everybody have as fulfilled a life with high quality living and daily. That's the key word, daily, on autopilot, self care on autopilot, self love.
Yep. So how have what's your core service now that you're providing that kind of packages this all up for everybody
Well,
too?
Sherry, you know how every time you do a giveaway, I absolutely adore you. I adore your people. I adore the giveaways. And I always want to add an extra spice each time.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. I have the 5 minutes. People, who doesn't have 5 minutes to start your day in an empowered way? So the poses are power poses that jumpstart that.
Mhm.
And then, of course, I always, since I've been a little girl and discovered high energy, I love feeding everyone's dreams and desires, like fanning the flames of possibilities so you can have it all. But this time, too, because we have the Awaken Your Soul Power experience, which is a 3-month program where people could really get in touch with their mastery, their soul alignment. And it's facilitated with a lot of energy transmission, both Reiki and beyond, money Reiki and beyond, holy fire Reiki and beyond, and the movements and the steps, the code. 5 simple steps, not easy, but you will have at the end of that an ability to shift your emotional state and shift your mental mind chatter on autopilot.
Mhm.
And it's lasting because it goes to the soul answering, the God force answering your issue, your challenge. This year, we've added a community. So like minded people can come together and have business training. We joke at the Academy, the Awakening Awareness Academy, we have AI, for what everybody knows is artificial intelligence.
Right.
And wait for it. I'm coming out of the closet. After this journey with this cancer thing, I'm coming out of the closet. The word God, the word this, the word that. And so AI for afterlife intelligence.
Yeah.
Yes, we do continue. We are both finite in these forms and identities of personalities, but we are infinite beings. And I like to shuttle between the worlds. And I also love to release blockages so that we're not just mere mortals, but we really honor and love. Oh, and I'm going to introduce a new pose that's not even in the pose that I give, but wait for it. Usually I would say you just hug yourself, and that in itself releases the oxytocin, the love hormone, and
Right.
keeps you mindful that the present moment is where the power is. The present moment where the soul and the body, it's only in the here and now, and it's got that ability. However, most of us, because of our beautiful brain and minds, go to the past, go through the anxiety, the remorse, the regret, or go to the future with the anxiety and the fear and the wanting to figure things out. It's struggle. It's a lot of hamster wheel stuff, but in the present moment. So this automatically does that. It brings you
Mhm.
to that moment. But all of a sudden, I have a master class that we're going to give away where I describe the X funnel, X factor, and that's to be determined what it's going to be. But in this community is where for a month, everybody will get the energy transmission that they really want, business trainings, both with AI and without AI, soul power mentoring, and all sorts of special things, special guests to really jumpstart, because this is the new year. And I know everybody hears it, new year, new you, but let's face it, if you just make resolutions, you're gonna do the willpower thing, the conscious mind thing, and you're gonna miss the 95%, wait for it, not just the subconscious like everybody talks about, but the superconscious, the God mind, the whatever. And so it's that bigger piece that I call evolutions, that we want to give everybody absolutely free 1 month in our community of trainings, business, energy transmission, jumpstart, what I call a quantum leap jumpstart of faith, based all in the highest vibration of you, anchored in your heart for the new year. And no credit card required. So it really is a gift.
free. Yeah.
And then after that, I will describe the masterclass as part of one of the sessions, and your life will never be the same. It's an X factor secret to infinite possibilities. But I will give you this. So in this is, if you notice, the heart is the center.
Right.
Below the heart is 3D reality, third frequency, reactive. Most people here are at the heart center and the soul center, personal development, spiritual growth. But the power comes beyond fifth frequency, because that's where everything is a gift. And you see your life with new eyes. You vibrate at a higher level. That's why I say the energy vibrations makes it easy to attract vibrational match. So with my beloved boomer entrepreneurs and proactive millennials and everybody else, to be able to have that self-care on autopilot for yourself, to know that you're more than you appear to be, and anchor and feel the power of your soul, and then give your gift, and then receive the blessings in the form of connections, currency, everything. You deserve to have it all. So my motto for anyone who wants to join us is, if you know and you honor that you have a higher power connection that expresses as you, and you want to go for more in 2024, accessing that force with ease and grace, then you desire and you deserve to have it all. And we have the way. I've been trailblazing this for, here comes for it, over half a century. So I know it works.
Yep.
And I'm the living proof that I want to pass on to you the legacy I've been blessed. Not that I haven't had the dark nights, I've had many, but you move through them and you know that you deserve more. And we have a community who will hold that space, hold that container, send you so much love towards your intention. And for 1 month, come bathe with us, come play with us. And I will personally, also part of the gift too, Sherry, is each person who wants a specific desire fulfilled, I'll energize that. So that's what the Academy is all about, an entrepreneur heaven. So you can live that way instead of entrepreneur hell on the hamster wheel.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Well, you're a major player. Your guidance, your vision, the way you hold, and not only this giveaway, but the love you have for so many people, and training both the higher guidance entrepreneurship with the business savvy. Trust your guidance, empower yourself as your priority, and you can have a new year that is a new paradigm.
This is true. So now
you deserve it. You deserve it.
Told us all this wonderful stuff. Tell them a little bit, like specifically about what the gift is that you've got in the giveaway. You kind of talked about what they get, but if they go and sign up, what are they going to get from you?
It's a 3-part gift. It's a triple win for the new year.
Yeah.
It is the video, the soul power video of the poses.
Okay.
that actually just release the stress first thing in the morning. So you wake up, instead of just hitting the ground running, you hit the ground setting up your day for success and center.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they get that. And that's also infused with healing energies.
Mm-hmm.
They
Okay.
get
So that's
membership in the Quantum Light and Leverage Lounge
okay.
for 1 month.
Mhm.
And they get their personal heart's desires and intentions infused daily to release any blocks, so you can raise your vibration and be a match for the possibilities that you want to bring in. Because here's a secret that most people don't tell you about manifestation: everything you desire is already there. You're not
Yeah.
manifesting, you're just raising your vibrations to match it. And
Mhm.
when you raise your vibrations to match it, then it looks like it was effortless.
Right.
You
And
know?
who couldn't use a little bit more of that these days?
Exactly, exactly. And as I said, I also want to give everybody the secret formula that, as I said, in that tragedy that I went through, I heard these words. That's when my clairaudience opened up, and it was surrender, not submit, but just let go each day. That's why anything you could do on a daily basis actually rewires your brain,
Mm.
especially with neuroplasticity now. Each day, step by step. You don't have to take quantum leaps. Just one step each day, micro step each day out of your comfort zone. That's the key. I used to joke that the rules for out of the box are out of the box. But guess
Right.
what? This is a community where we're like, here's the path to out of the box, and here's the rules. Here, grab them, grab them, grab them. So each day, step by step, you will be shown the way. There's no accidents, coincidence, or mistake that you're part of this giveaway, that you came to Sherry's community, that this is a new year, a new paradigm, a new beginning. And do it instead of the old paradigm way of resolutions. Do it with evolutions, meaning awaken your evolutionary self. That's what high vibration does. Prosperity consciousness is the theme of our academy. For entrepreneurs, no one is turned away. Everybody can find a space in whatever program they want to take, from low to super high.
Mhm.
Invest in yourself in this year. You deserve to have everything and more. And rather than listen to the outside noise or the noise inside the head that contracts you instead of expands you, join the community, have like-minded fellow entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, visionary leaders be with you, and know that you're loved. You're not
Yep.
alone. You're not lost. You could ask for guidance, get it, support, and you get that extra energy to juice you up. I call the energy transmission that I've discovered since I was a little girl with laying hands on boo boo to make it better, because I even worked with my dad's patients. That's how crazy I was. Um, it's a way to really jumpstart the magic that you were really born with and as, before the outside indoctrination set up. So we
Right.
gotta reverse that illusion and step into your power. And when energy is sent per your desires, it automatically starts to dissolve the emotional energetic blocks. But if you want even more, that's what the academy is all about. It's all about giving people back their sovereignty,
Yeah.
guidance, and power. Your soul's way, or, now that I'm being naughty, God's way.
Yep.
This frequency of light, love, and infinite possibilities.
So if everybody that's watching the video, depending on where you're watching it, if you're watching it on the YouTube channel, just hop down to the description below and you'll have the link that you can get Dr. Tianna's wonderful gifts. And if you're part of the giveaway and you're watching it there, you already know where to get the gifts. So make sure you go and sign up. It's just a win-win. And one last thing, if somebody wants to reach out to you for more information, what's the best way for them to do that?
Well, they can go to the Awakening Awareness Academy. There's all sorts of ways to contact me there.
And that's
But
.com, right?
.com,
Awake.
and here's real easy: Dr. Tianna with 2 N's, 360.com. All my contact, more freebies, invitations, and I'm even one who dares give my phone number out: 914-205-4969. And I will get back
Awesome.
to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for chatting with us today, and we'll see you all later.
It is my
Thanks.
delight, and Kiss, remember to keep it simple spiritually. That's who you are, a powerful spiritual being of light. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye.